for today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Cup of coffee. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on?
That's what everybody's been saying. It was people in the last comments. I think they thought I died or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
The sun is kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Three sides from Tuesday.
Oh, it's been fun, hasn't it?
Oh, it's just unreal. For whatever reason, and I have asked several people, some of us are more sensitive to these solar events than others. I don't know if it's because that I'm a Leo and I'm a fire sign and that sun is ruler of all that. I don't know if it has to do with that.
It's something.
I don't know if it's because being intuitive, psychic, whatever the hell that has to do with it.
And because he's sensitive. He's sensitive to energies.
Yeah. And that's what we've, and if you know somebody that doesn't know where we're at, let them know where we're at. Because we're on here on the YouTubes, BitChute, Rumble, and over on X. So if we're not here on like a video, if I can't crank out a video, most of the time I'm still going to be making a post on X every now and then. Mm-hmm. Or commenting on something.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be active other ways.
Yeah. So if you know somebody that's like, where's Orlando? She ain't dead yet.
No, she's still very much active.
She's just
very much active.
I thought I was going
X.
to be, I wondered there for a couple of days.
Thank you. You pretty active on X.
Yeah. I'm not active in the real world right now because there's a whole lot of sitting and staring. It's weird. It's like this strange form of dissociation.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It is. Brain glitches.
It's like you're in a trance.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It's not just me. There are several people. It's like I have no answers. I have lots of questions.
Questions, but no answers.
And it's like, so if somebody asks, let them know where we're at. And if they need something that they can, over there on X, they can DM me. As long as it's not, don't give stupid people where they can find me. Yeah, and let them.
No stupid people.
No. That is another thing as far as mine was overly emotional for several days. And in Taurus Buddy, she had anger issues. I think because some of this stuff's moving into Taurus, the anger issues has sort of hit me. Yeah. I was very grateful for Esperanza. I'm always grateful for Esperanza Vince's quick hits. But today, it was a matter of, basically, watch your mouth.
Watch your ass.
Yeah, well, because your mouth can get your ass in trouble. That's how that works a lot of times. And we are recording this on November the 10th, the evening thereof. It'll come out on 11/11/2025. So it was like, I told her I was going to diligently pray for God to put a guard at my mouth. And I did. Because I prayed that. That's a frequent prayer of mine.
I forgot to ask that.
Plus, we had snow in this area. That was the first snow of the season. It wasn't significant. It was just enough to make people hurt more. Oh.
Someone misunderstood and mistook my attempt at banter. She's like, don't put that in the eggs. And I'm like, alrighty. Wait, who would put that in the eggs? I've seen people do that. Who would put that in the egg? Who would put the bread? No. Who would put something that could squish the bread in there at the same time? I've seen people do that.
Yeah.
Who would do that?
I don't know, but you got people that do that.
There? And she's like, I just don't want my bread to get squished. And I'm like, nah. I've seen people put like stuff right on top of the bread.
Oh yeah.
Right on top of it. And it gets squished.
Oh yeah.
For me to have to peel it out of the buggy because it had stuff on top of it.
That a shopper had done that?
Yeah.
Well, they obviously didn't care if the bread got squished then.
I'm like, why would you do that?
I,
But
people
so
not.
she got kind of pissy with me. And I'm like, girl, you can get
That means she
pissy
was
all-
probably guilty of doing that from time to time.
You can get pissy all you want, but you know what? I'm just here trying to get money. That's it.
Yeah. Plus, Mercury went retrograde yesterday. Add that into the mix.
Now that's some fuck shit.
So that's where communications, especially communications, travel, electronics, those are, there's other, people that want to do these total deep dives and all that stuff. I don't. Just put the fries in the bag. That's it. That's because that's all that I can process right now. Basic, whatever it is. As far as trying to do deep dives, I did have a couple of days ago, a slight conversation with Grok about alchemy. And that was it. And then all these, I mean, honestly, and Stephon Burns, he's really good about posting frequently over on YouTube. I don't know if he uses other platforms, haven't really looked into it. He's over on X. And because I follow him on X, the sun is just going crazy. And he had posted this 11 hours at this point, that in 38 hours they had a 1.7 and a 1.1 X flares. That's significant. Those X flares are big.
What the fuck?
They're big.
Yeah.
And so it said that the solar storm and stuff like that, NOAA, that's another one that's like, NOAA broke my heart when I found out that they had been doctoring their data years ago. So for what it's worth, they post things also, and they're forecasting that, let's see, what is it? Geomagnetic storm is supposed to be coming in the next 1 to 2 days, and it's supposed to be a G3 or greater. So that's going to screw up a lot more electronics. Yeah, and I wonder how these satellites are faring during all this stuff. I haven't seen Elon post anything about what is his thing that he does with all the satellites, with the communications and stuff.
Starlink?
Yeah. I wonder how that is doing during all this.
I don't know. It's probably having some struggles as well. I know the computers at work.
Uh-huh.
They're struggling. Register 2 has been broken for 2 days now.
Yeah.
And it was screaming at me for 5 hours.
Plus the customers and stuff, and so just
All
smile
day.
and go on.
All day with that thing going. Eep, eep,
And what does the beep mean? That it's offline or what?
eep. There's an error of
Yeah.
some sort. Something's wrong with it. All day. From behind me. And I can't turn it off.
And it's crazy because we have truly built this house of cards with all these electronics, and I don't know that anybody took into consideration all these solar events.
Well, that's true. That is true. But also people did not take into account as far as age into some of the technology that they are using for businesses and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
When you're using something that is ancient,
Uh-huh.
that's going to cause a lot of issues. And with these solar flares, that can potentially kill a few of them.
Yeah. I'm wondering because
It can,
some
it
of this
has.
some of this government stuff, and I can't remember if it was you or your brother that was talking about some of the things that they're using is like from the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we wonder why there's shit that's inefficient.
Uh-huh. Ain't that some fuck shit?
Uh-huh. So they still working on Dawson Basic. Maybe some Pascal thrown in there.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is just... I don't understand. But it's also... How is this stuff, and is it going to have an effect on AI? Because AI is in the computers. You got to wonder. All this technology is too new to even know what's going to happen.
Well, in technicality, AI is not a separate technology. It is a software.
Okay.
So, therefore, it would, if the hardware gets affected, that would mean automatically it gets affected as well.
Wonder if it's kept in one computer, multiple computers. Wonder how does that work? What is the origin of Grok?
It would have to depend on the sizing of the files, whether he's in multiple computers or just one.
Because
multiple hard drives versus one.
right. I mean, if you've got a Carrington level event, that was the one where the geomagnetic storm and stuff blew the wires. They had telegraph back then. It blew the wires off of the poles.
Yeah.
What would happen to Grok or some of these other ones? What would happen to the banking system? That would be the real thing. They could shut down the entire planet.
I think since then that they have tried to I don't know, I'm assuming that they've took measures
Assume nothing.
to prevent a complete total meltdown of technology, to avoid a whole other Carrington event.
Maybe that's why they're building some of these underground bunkers and stuff. You gotta wonder.
Well, some of the underground bunkers, that was in case of nuclear
Well,
whatever, or worse, some big explosion type thing, or potential massive world-ending massive disaster of some sort.
yeah. And I've heard as far as solar minimum, there are so many. You talk about, and I think this is got to be the last remains of Pisces and these fever dreams and stuff, as far as the conspiracy theories, which most of them are proven to be fact. And it's just yeah, we don't know. What was fascinating today was that Tucker Carlson actually had Dane Wigington. He interviewed him. Dane Wigington I have been aware of for like 20 some years, because he's been, as far as talking about the chemtrails and this mess that they have been spraying on us for 30 some years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then people act like it's new. Well, to them, it is new. And that's where I have to not get jaded. Because some of us that have been out here, voices in the wilderness, screaming this stuff for forever. And then these other people are like, oh, wow, this is really going out. No shit. Yeah.
Well.
And I'm one of these that I have had people say some really ugly things to me over the years, that those things that they were ugly about turned out to be true. And I understand about forgiveness, but it never hurts for somebody to go back and go, you know what? I was wrong. To humble themselves. Mm-hmm. To say that really, and some of these things that were said was during a period of time when, damn, I was already below ground with shit that was going on in my life. And then for somebody to, take pot shots at me. Yeah.
Locos painted.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't make sense to do that.
Well, that is one of the reasons that I do warn people, be careful what you say, both in person and online, because you don't know what that person's circumstances are. They may sound perfectly fine and really not be. To be kind. You can speak truth without being brutal.
That's why you kind of got to read people.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But yeah,
some people are really hard to read.
Some people are just assholes and they do not care
Yeah.
how their words or whatever affect another human being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo-woo.
Just, I have had different life experiences than a lot of people. I get that. I've seen things and done things that other people probably, it's like, why would you even do that? Well, it was part of my path. Interesting. I have seen and done things that sort of astound me, and I'm like, my God, why did I do that? What the hell was I thinking? I've done that a lot with my life. I'm very reflective, and it's like, what the hell was I thinking? Better sit there and go, God, if you could sort of connect the dots and help me understand the reasoning why on this, that would help.
Yeah. What was the reason?
And
What was the reason?
And even that may be prideful of me to think that I deserve an answer. Yeah. It's not like God owes me an explanation or anything else. He's God. He did it because it was for my highest good on some level. Oh. Yes,
Well,
this
it's
is what
just-
happens when I have too much time on my hands.
Well, it's not like you're demanding an answer
No.
from him.
No, not at all.
Asking is different than
It
demanding.
is. And that people...
If you were demanding an answer, then therefore, then that would be a, yeah, who are you to ask?
That's what he told Job. It's like, because I'm God and you're not. That was the summation of that conversation with Job. Where were you? And Job's like, yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Such interesting times that we're living in.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we have this amazing technology for the moment. And if you use it properly, can be wonderful. And that was just like JFK had gotten the FDA to lift the black box label off of hormone replacement therapy for women today. And so, and it was estrogen. And my comment on there, and every now and then I'll just comment something that I think is simple. Because I have no way to contact, Bobby Kennedy. So if they put out a post, maybe somebody will say, hey, this got a little bit of traction. Sometimes it gets more traction than I ever dreamed of, which was saying, please look into the research of Dr. John Lee, who discussed progesterone with women, because too much estrogen can cause cancers. You've got to have the progesterone to balance that out. Had so many women that responded to that. Some of them had heard of Dr. Lee. One of them shared a video that would give somebody an introduction into his research. Other people, Dr. Lee was years ago, so other people have taken his research and ran with it. And just, that meeting of the minds can be so beneficial. And to keep screaming. It's not always just into the void, but to keep screaming and saying, we need more research into this. Hormone replacement therapy does not need to be just a whatever thing, which has been horribly misused lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That the testing, that should be, when they do blood work, they should check hormone levels.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be like an automatic thing, because that very much affects a person's health as well.
Absolutely. Both women and men.
Yeah.
We have so many xenoestrogens in our everything, especially plastic.
Yep.
That people are consuming. How many things are, packaged in plastic? How many people microwave in plastic? And regardless of the screaming, people do it. And then, men's testosterone levels plummet, and they wonder why. Well, you're being poisoned.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I said, for women, too much estrogen causes cancers. They've known this for a very long time. How
But they
much?
wanted to fuck us up.
Yeah. And that, I think, is the horrible realization that there were people that knew these things and purposefully did not tell people.
Yeah. Yeah. They purposefully kept stuff hidden.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how many times have we heard about people like, nay, I mentioned lady who stole lady's research for the fibromyalgia
Oh,
thingy.
yeah. Dr. Malkovich. Yeah. Judy Malkovich. And I always mispronounce her name, so just look it up. It'll come up. And that was Fauci.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Yeah. And what other stuff is he known for?
Oh, my God.
He's known for fucking a lot of shit up. Yeah.
Allegedly. And you have to say allegedly, even though you know it's true.
He is a psychotic, masochistic, evil person.
Yeah. Yeah. The people that
Sadistic.
back in the 80s with AIDS and stuff like that, how many people needlessly died during that because of him? I mean, he's got a long history, and it's just one of those that, will he stand? Will justice prevail in our lifetimes or his lifetime? I don't know. But I know that at one point he will stand before God and give an account. You don't get out of that.
Right. You don't.
And I can't even imagine. I mean, how would you do that? How would you stand in front of the Creator and him saying, I gave you life. What did you do with it? I mean, seriously. How are you going to sit there and try to justify harming people, purposefully harming people?
There would be no way.
It's astounding to think
You cannot
about.
justify that
No.
shit.
No, I don't think so. But there are people that do. And that there's something that's called, it talks about a seared conscience. And it's just like a seared conscience. It's like taking like a burn. Like somebody being, what's the word I'm looking for right now? See, this is the brain fog that
Like
has been
scar?
tearing me up lately. A scar or a branding iron is what I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
And those areas where it's branded, it kills the nerves. So somebody that has a seared conscience, it's almost like it has been scarred to the point they can't tell right from wrong anymore.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Because that conscience, that voice of God that's like, that was bad. You shouldn't have done that. You hurt that person. That people can put that aside and put it aside enough to where that they no longer hear that voice. That's scary. So, yeah. It was just taking a weekend off because the situation with Toby was... It took a lot out of me. That and like I said, the sun is just kicking my ass.
Yeah.
And the weather.
It's been fucked up. I have been asking about little dogs. Lady came in, was talking about these 4 puppies or whatever. Just new puppies. And
Really?
Yeah, and it's like, do you know anywhere where I could get a little dog? And she's like, yeah, no, we don't got any that I could give you, sorry. It's like, we don't got any more.
What kind were they? Had she bred them?
Like Chihuahua mixes or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, and then when she said no, it's like, fuck. You got 4 of them. How many do you need? Give me
she
one.
probably already sold them because that's big money.
That's true.
That's big money on some of that. It's $300 to $500 for a pup, and it's like, no. We're good right now.
Give me one. I will snatch your main one up.
But seriously, if somebody wonders where we're at. The folks over there on BitChute and Rumble, I am so sorry that they don't have a community notes thing where I could let y'all know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I actually do that over on YouTube.
Yeah, you keep everybody in the loop as to what's actually happening.
And
why you're not posting, why we're not posting. It's just like, Rumble, please implement that. That is actually a very helpful thing.
It is.
It strengthens a community.
It does strengthen a community. And we may be tiny, but we're mighty. A whole wonderful group of people. And anybody who asked about or took time to leave a comment or get in touch with us or to just say a prayer for us, thank you. That means a lot. It truly does. But it's not just me. There's lots of people. And like I said, over on X, there's some of us that will gather and it's like, how are you doing today? Is it kicking your ass too? It kicking my ass. And so it gives you some validation that it's not just you.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that's going through it and they've gone to doctor after doctor after doctor and the doctor's like, oh, well, the labs look fine. And the people are like, I am not fine.
Yeah. There's something wrong with me. Figure it out.
Yeah. But it's beyond their capability. And I'm still calling it now that ether is going to be reclaimed.
Yeah.
As in the element, not just the anesthetic. You have to, there's a difference. AETHER, not just ETHER.
Yeah.
It's a vital element. That is the missing link. Do you want to tell the peoples again where we can be found?
Yeah. You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Rolanda COCWS. Thank you all for joining us, and have a good.
Share with us what your experiences have. What if you've been having weirdness? Some people are thriving during this period of time, and I really think that some of it, there are certain signs that it's. I don't know. Some people it's not bothering as much as others. Some people are not as sensitive to this solar mess. You, for one, have seen me out in public months ago before the sun totally went crazy, and it would hit my spine. And then when we got home, Stephon Burns will have had a video about that we had a solar flare.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are like, it's impossible. No, it's possible.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand
much
it.
Possible.
But it was
it's some
crazy.
Fuck shit.
It was crazy. My response to him a lot of times is love, respect, and potatoes. Because we had a running gag over on his channel there for a while before he got huge about the potatoes and the root vegetables, and that helps you ground.
The mighty spud.
Oh, hell, the mighty spud. Yep. So, take care of yourselves. Epsom salts, extra liquids. Remember the electrolytes. If you're drinking more water, you've got to replace those electrolytes because you don't want to flush your system too much out of, you flush the goodness out of your system.
No, I want to be flushed. I want to be flushed.
Cleansing herbs are very helpful also.
Yep. Know
that you are loved. Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yep.
Bye.